Hey guys, it's Carrie. How's it going? Whew, it's been a minute since I filmed a video. Holy moly, lots been going on. So I finished my first month in my first creative daily journal. So I thought I would do a quick flip through, show you how it came along. So I'm sure you guys are aware, well, maybe you're not aware. I got a new puppy, and so I'm going to try to insert a video clip of her at the end of the video if I can figure out how in the heck to do it. So you'll have to bear with me. So June 2020, just took a little bit of scrapbook paper, ripped it up, put some stickers, some butterflies, just to decorate the cover of June. And then, not sure if I filmed doing this page or not, but anyway, this was Friday the 5th. I didn't start at the first of the month. I was a little bit behind because I just got the journal made. But I finished the creative journal making it this day, and so I wanted to decorate the page, so I took a picture of it. Never Hopeless by Elizabeth was who inspired me to do it, so I just found her little icon and printed it out and stuck it in. Made a little tag. We had a bunch of fires start, and then my elephant ears that I planted, that's a little teeny tiny sprout. Doubt you can even see it on the camera. And then Saturday the 6th, you know, it's just been real rough for me lately, and a lot of things have happened that, you know, life throws you curveballs, and sometimes you just have to deal with it. So I had been in a pretty bad funk for quite a long time during this month, but I am working on it hardcore. So, and I'm feeling a lot better. You know, just a lot of stuff has happened this year, and my mental health has been suffering because of it. But I see a counselor, so we're working it. We're working on it. But I did this little side pocket down here, and it didn't stick very well, and then the tag was too long, so I shortened the tag and did a little bit of journaling on it. You know. And then Sunday the 7th, mowed the lawn. That's about it. Took a nap. It was a pretty lazy day. And then the 8th was pretty terrible. We had to put our old man down. He was pretty sick. So I just did a little collage of his picture. And the date, we don't know his exact birthday. We just know that he was born in January. And we got him in like March, probably the end of March, so we know it was, you know, sometime in January. And then June 8th was when he passed away. But it was so sweet. Our vet sent us this card, and it has his footprint. It's so sweet. I miss him terribly. But it was just really nice. And then inside of it, I actually, excuse my reach, I actually have it here. This was inside of it, and it says, "Plant me, I bloom." So I took a picture of this, and then cut it out and put it in there. And so I'm gonna plant this to see what kind of flowers he gives us. But we had him cremated, and I live very close to the Grand Mesa. And it's the world's largest flat top mountain, and they went and spread his ashes up there. So I did this as a tip-in because my wife is gonna write. She's a really good writer, and so she's gonna write a poem or, you know, something about him, and I'll put it in here when she's done. So I guess the month isn't completely done, but it's pretty darn close. So then this day, we found out that my wife's, one of her tests came back normal on her cancer, one of her cancer screenings that she had done And so that was very excellent news. And then she just has to go in for another CAT scan, and we're just waiting to schedule that. So I just kind of made the page all about her. I did film a video this day. I don't even remember what video I filmed, but I did film a video this day. And then the 29th, no, I had 29, up to 29 subs. So this was Wednesday the 10th. I got 29 subs. I'm up to 44 now, I think. So I'm very happy. Thank you guys very much. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm not trying to make bank off of doing videos. It's just a hobby. It's something that I really, really love. I worked in my creative journal this day, went to the Dollar Tree in the library. I was looking for magazines, and the library's like, nope, we're not doing magazines right now because of COVID. We can't guarantee the, you know, how sanitary they are and stuff. And I was like, I get it. So found out this day too, Wednesday the 10th, that they canceled the Pride activities in our town. And it's pretty rough, you know, I mean, because we have so much fun every year doing Pride. So they are doing some other activities, or they did do some other activities, but Robin and I just kind of stayed home and didn't. My sub count went up because Elizabeth, from Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, shouted me out, and so that was really handy. Then on Thursday the 11th, I just had a magazine cut out. I did this is Distress Ink background with a magazine cut out. I love owls. Elephants, owls, and butterflies. They're my favorite. And so I also wrote in my regular journal. I've decided that this channel is going to be more about the creative daily journal, and also some artwork, instead of flipping through my personal journal. It's hard for me to go through and cover up things that are private and personal, so I just decided that it'd be best if I just kept this one for myself. Maybe I'll show you guys some things out of it when I know for sure that there's not a lot of personal stuff. I really write out garbage from my brain in here, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I always say, if somebody reads my journal, then that is on them, because, you know, just because you're mad at somebody at one point and you hash it out in your journal doesn't mean that you're mad at them forever. So anyway, so I won't be doing too many of those. Let's see, lots of writing today. Wrote a ton in the journal. Have a new pen pal that lives over across the pond. Creating is helping keep the anxiety at bay. Yeah, so then I had some rub-ons, that's what these are, and just some old stickers that I had in my stash. Friday the 12th, these are some roses. Oh, I think I did this page. That's when I filmed that video, I think. Roses. The background is just acrylic paint smooshed on there. Some washi tape. We did laundry galore this day. You know, just being two of us, it's so funny because you would think laundry would be easy, but if you put it off and put it off and put it off, then yeah, it's not. It's not so easy. Saturday the 13th, I just was, you know, feeling like being a creative. I don't know when I decorated this page, but obviously there wasn't a whole lot going on, or I can't remember what happened, and so I just did a lot of stuff. Some of these I won't read out loud, you can read them for yourselves, but I love this supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Insane is such a mean word. I prefer mentally creative. It doesn't matter what you think of me because my imaginary friends think I'm special. I really love this. Tensions are high in the produce section and no one dares to lick their fingers. So all these guys are struggling to open the little plastic bags. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Now, I have a question for you guys. So I recently bought a printer because I wanted to be able to print stuff out for my journal. Unfortunately, the stuff that I printed onto photo paper for my inkjet printer is smudging so bad. So we went to our son's house this day, had a barbecue and got to hang with the grandbabies. It was so much fun. But I keep smearing the pictures and I don't know if I should roll some Mod Podge, spray it with some clear paint, or what I should do to preserve these images. You know, they're not the greatest quality, but I don't really care about the quality. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but like his whole face is smudged. You know, I know it's him. But this picture I ended up having to like print on my little Canon Ivy printer because she was so smudged and I just couldn't do it. So anyway, the girls blew bubbles, so I made a bunch of bubbles and I colored them in with colored pencils. Yeah, so my babies. Anyway, so I've been keeping this tissue paper on there so that they don't rub up against other pages in the journal until I figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. So for all of you people, I mean, is there like, can I do some sort of sticky paper over the top? You guys let me know. That's one thing that, you know, I've been creating for a while and I just can't come up with something to protect those pages. So give me your idea. Let's see, this was Monday the 15th. Was a big day for the LGBTQIA community. So I just put LGBTQ plus. The Supreme Court ruled that we are protected workers, and most of the day I did my creative journaling and filmed another video. I got the idea to put cameras and stuff in my journal from guess who? Elizabeth, because, you know, so what I did was I just went and found some camera images on the internet and just printed them out. Let's see, I have my watch here. So I just found these, printed them out. Same with these. I found one and then just duplicated it. So I use it to cut them out when I journal. That way I know when I've journaled, and it's been a minute. It has been a minute, and I really need to do it. I've just been, you know, sometimes I'm in such a funk I can't even journal. And journaling really helps me, and so it just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I loved all the Pride stuff. I printed these out from off of the internet. There is my elephant ear. One of them came up. I now have 3 elephant ears, and I just did this little border on my Canon Ivy app. So yes, cute. Then this day was Tuesday the 16th, and I was just jamming to music that day. I did journaling, worked in this book. I get to spend a lot of time out here because of COVID and not being able to go anywhere. So I was just jamming. Then Robin and I watched Artemis Fowl. I had this old magazine image of a TV that I've been trying to use forever. I just love it because it reminds me, you know, of when I was a kid. That's what our TVs looked like. you know. And so I just found an image of the Artemis Fowl logo, whatever, from on Disney Plus. We love our Disney Plus, and I'm so excited because Hamilton is coming to Disney Plus soon. So let's see. Then on Wednesday the 17th, I went out to my best friend's house. Her name is Linda. We hung out like on her back porch and visited because I hadn't been able to talk in a while to somebody other than Robin, which I can talk to Robin about anything and everything, and she gives me great advice, and sometimes she just listens, and sometimes I get mad at her advice, whatever. But you know, just to be able to go hang out with your best friend when you have been stuck at home forever was just really nice. It was just she and I and our daughter. And then I had a garage little, I don't even know how big the freezer was. It wasn't a refrigerator sized freezer. I'd say it was about, well, it's about the size of one of those old, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just a stand-up freezer. It's not a chest freezer. It was just a small stand-up freezer, probably 3 foot tall. That describes it. Anyway, I have 3 refrigerators. I have 1 in the house and 2 in the garage. Plus I had that little freezer. So I had, in essence, 4 freezers. The one was empty. So she has a large family. So we came back to my house, picked up that freezer, took it back to her house, unloaded it, got it all cleaned up, and she was very thrilled. These are my other dogs. This is Jackson. I got him on my brain. This is Oakley, and this is Jaeger. So anyway, they were just being lazy, and you know, so was I, except for helping her move that darn freezer, which was super heavy. And this background I did with gelatos and a baby wipe. So I just scribbled the gelatos all over and rubbed it down with a baby wipe, and then I just doodled all over it. It was so fun. So that was Wednesday the 17th. Thursday the 18th, let's see. Oh, I had a call with my doctor. I'm having some problems with my vision, so I had a call with him. And he wants me to do some blood work, and I still haven't even got that done because I get up way early, and it has to be a fasting blood work, and I can't live without either coffee with creamer or soda for the caffeine in the morning. I can't even deal. So if I got up closer to the time that I could go to the doctor with, you know, without suffering intensely, I get really bad headaches. I wake up almost every day with a headache. So not migraines, just, I think it's just tension, allergies, you know, those kinds of things. And so, you know, the caffeine first thing helps me get rid of the headache. So anyway, I just decided to wait. Got some new stuff from the Dollar Tree for some paper crafting. I looked at all their paper crafting stuff. I don't remember what I got for sure, but I did journal this day. Friday the 19th was Juneteenth, which is when, I believe it was when Texas announced the slaves were free. And I don't really remember what all I did this day, so I just coronavirused it. But if you keep a Coke in your hand and some tacos in the other hand, you'll never touch your face. And I just think that is hysterical because I collect Coca-Cola stuff, and I love tacos, so I just thought that was hysterical. Wearing a face mask is an act of love. I found a picture of the coronavirus and just some magazine cutouts. And then this meme. Oh, I found it on Facebook. I think it's weird that country fairs are being canceled. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a good idea. But I just figured that anyone who isn't afraid to hop on a 60-year-old rusty roller coaster that gets disassembled and reassembled 22 times a year by a traveling meth head with an Allen wrench while eating a deep-fried stick of butter wouldn't give a crap about COVID. Just thought that was so funny. Because that is so true. But I love fairs. Love to go to fairs. Then this day, the 20th, little Cinder joined our crew. She is a lab Dalmatian pit mix. And she is so cute. Right now, she is laying at my feet. She thinks that I hung the moon, except when I yell at her. But, you know, you have to yell at puppies. So I printed these little images off the internet, and they were so stark white against the background that I just ran a colored pencil very lightly over the white. And then, of course, I did color in pink with, you know, so she was born April 25th. And I did a bunch of smoosh papering, as Elizabeth calls it. You can see I get a lot of inspiration from Elizabeth. I really love her creative daily journaling. And I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of people. AJ's Inspired Life, Loveland's Life, Journal with Dolly, Nicole from Relax Cut Glue. I mean, all of these people, I get so inspired, and I appreciate watching their videos so much. I'm very, very picky. I'm going to go off on a tangent real quick. I'm very, very picky about the videos I watch. I do not have a job right now, and I stay at home. So I play in my garage for now. This is where my craft room is. I'm thinking about moving my craft room into one of our spare bedrooms that is completely empty. I am just dreading it. So that's why I haven't just jumped on the bandwagon and ran to do it. But like I was saying, I am very picky about the videos that I watch. I will subscribe to someone, and if I don't like every single one of their videos, or I would even give it a high percentage, 95% of their videos, then I will unsubscribe. I don't want the mess in my YouTube, and I don't want all the extra videos to pop up on my subscriptions if they just don't trip my trigger, you know? And so those people that I listed, and there's more, there's Lilac Dream. I'll link her in the description box below. I'll link everybody that I'm mentioning. You know, there's so many. I watch a lot of videos, and it's just to keep me sane and happy. You girls really make me happy, and I consider you guys all my friends. And so I just think that it's important to not waste your time on somebody who isn't sparking your creativity. I get bits and pieces from all of you guys. I have my own thing too, but you know, and I'm learning as I go too. I've been doing art since I was a very little kid, but I still am learning and still growing and still trying different things, and if I hate it, then I don't do it again. So anyway, blah 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 blah. That's my little rant. So Sunday the 21st, that was Father's Day. I am fortunate enough to have two best dads in the whole wide world. This is my father, that, you know, he was the one that was, you know, the dad. This is my stepfather, but there is no such thing as step in our family, so I call him dad as well. He did earn it. I don't call him dad just because he married my mom. I call him dad because he is a dad. So I am fortunate to have two dads. So I just did this fun little lettering that I found on Pinterest somewhere. I like to try new lettering. And this was really cute. It's got little hearts in all of the letters. So that was fun. So I called both of them that day. The rest of the day I probably spent watching videos. Go figure. Then on Monday the 22nd, oh my goodness, you guys. So here in my town, well, in Colorado, there is a Facebook group called Colorado Wine Ninjas, I believe is what it's called. And a bunch of women got together and decided that it would be fun to run around town and surprise women with gift baskets of, you guessed it, wine or other favorite items. So I was taking a nap this day, the dogs went nuts, and my wifey was in the living room, and I heard the dogs go nuts, and so I got up to see what was going on because she was, you know, trying to handle all the dogs, and trust me, it can get messy. And so she was like, I think we just got ninja'd, and I was like, oh my gosh, who was it? And she's like, I think it was Linda, which is my best friend. And I said, well, what kind of car was it? And she described the car, and I was like, yep, that's her. So anyway, we got this cute little basket, and it had some stickers in it because she knows me so well. It had, I don't drink wine except for Moscato. And so I don't know how she knew that because she put Moscato in there. She put a nice little beer glass and a nice little wine glass. And she got me a bunch of Bud Lights and snacks and stuff for the dogs. And so I printed that out and added Ninja. We had pizza for dinner. This was what was in the basket. It says Carrie and Princess, because we call Robin the princess. You have been wine and beer ninja'd by the best ninjas in town. So it turned out it was her and her mother. So, and we had Domino's pizza. And, okay, so this is Monday the 22nd of June. This is the first time that they have put the pizza on the porch on one of the contactless delivery boxes. Most of the time they just drop it on the porch. But they have this little stand now, and so I cut it apart and put it in here. But I just thought that was so funny. Most of the time they just set it on the cement step out front. So I thought I would save that. Then Tuesday the 23rd, had another lazy day. So this is another thing. Okay, so I have fibromyalgia. I have anxiety, super bad. And I have a really bad left hip. And it has been killing me. So as a matter of fact, today I finally got, I called my doctor again. Last Thursday, I think, and he did a referral. They didn't call me Friday. They didn't call me Monday. They didn't call me Tuesday. So I called them this morning and I got an appointment. It's not until the end of this month, which is the end of July. So it's very sad that I have to wait that long because I am in excruciating pain. It hurts from my ball and socket are messed up. And so I get shooting pain from the middle of my butt, which is kind of my sciatic area, but all the way down my leg and into my foot. And so it's just really, really, so how big is this shit show? We're effed. It's a little golden book. I love little golden books, and I saw that and I was like, have to print it out. And then I had this little warning thing from magazine cutouts. Wednesday the 24th, I just got this image out of a magazine, slapped it down. My beautiful niece and her very handsome fiance are getting married in October, and I got the save the date. So I put that in there. It's so cute. Exhausted from being pain, messaged Dr. Gustafson. Oh yeah, so that was Wednesday. Hope no surgery, but if I need to, it'll happen. Mostly lazy day. Ran to City Market, which is our grocery store, for a few things. I did a lot of smush painting on Thursday the 25th, so I just did a layered page. This back part was actually some, what is it? This kind of paper that, I had just mushed paint all over from a previous thing. When I do actual paintings, if I have leftover paint, I just slap it on, one of these, or these go under the page so they get a lot of paint on them. So I just saved it and put it as the background. Then I did this tag in my smush painting / jelly printing session. This tag, jelly print probably with some rollover. So spent the better part of the day smush painting. So much fun. Thanks, Elle. So I didn't even write, I didn't really even put anything else on this because I just thought the layered things that I did were fun. And I did so much. I don't even want to drag it all out. I did a lot. You'll see more of that stuff upcoming. Then this day was, oh my goodness, did I not put the date? Saturday the 27th. Oh yeah, it's right there. Friday the 26th. Just can't see it very good. We got our first cucumber off of our plants. Unfortunately, I picked it a little bit too early. So it was still good. It was just not quite there. So, and to be completely adult, it was so hard to pick how I wanted to put this picture on there because it looks a little phallic. Need some relief soon. Spent most of the day in my recliner, YouTube, and Minecraft. I'm a Minecrafter. Just, just because you're different doesn't mean you're not beautiful. Now go out there and shine, you magnificent. What the F? I just thought that was hysterical. These are just paper pad scratch papers. Either something out of a magazine or something that I printed at one point. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Yeah. Then this was Saturday the 27th. We went to Popeyes, got their new chicken sandwich. We had not tried it. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. Yummo, yummo. We went to American Furniture Warehouse and picked out 2 new recliners and a new end table. We were just so uncomfortable, and our couch, it was a couch with the little pull down in the middle thing, and then it reclined on both sides, and we were just really tired of it. So we got 2 new recliners, and they're really cool. I have a picture of them in here in just a second. So that was the 27th. This was our person that helped us, and we actually are personal friends with her, so that was fun. Sunday the 28th, I woke up with the biggest, heavy heart for this man. And so, I didn't really, it didn't cause me to have, a relaxing, chill day. I just didn't really do much else. Lots of pain still, so I thought I would honor him in my journal. The main thing in this world is just be kind. Be kind. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. It doesn't matter who you love. Just be kind. That's, I just don't understand how people can be unkind to other people based on the color of their skin. It just blows my mind. Blows my mind. The next day, man, I hope I haven't been off screen this whole time. I'm going to check real quick. Oh boy, it could have been close. I'll watch the video, I guess, before I send it out into the universe. So my son and his girl and the grandbabies came over to move out the couch that we didn't want. The grandbabies played with the puppy, and it was freaking adorable. We have a lot of rocks in our backyard, so the girls, of course, thought they were fun. This was another smush paper that I did. It's an index card, and I just rounded the corners. This is a magazine cutout, Dream. It's my sister and her best friend have been best friends, I believe, since they were 4. Brendy's birthday is the 29th of June. My sister's birthday is the 30th of June. So they have been best friends. Well, they're 46. So for 42 years. And I mean, seriously, best friends for 42 years. Now, of course, we all have our issues. But anyway, I love the elephants and the boho theme. Hi, Nicole. We both love elephants and boho. She's doing a whole journal on elephants. So, I may have to try that. But anyway, so I just did some backgrounds. This was, what was this? I think this was more gelatos in the background. Oh, and over here, this is a stencil that I made. I make stencils. I haven't done it in quite a long time, but I just used the heavy notebook dividers, the plastic notebook dividers, and a wood burning tool. So I put the pattern on that I want, and I cut it out using the wood burning tool. It is smelly, a pain, and it's very hot. But I've made quite a few because stencils are expensive. All right, so June 30th, my sister's birthday. This poem was super sweet. As kids, we lived together. We fought, we laughed, we cried. We did not always show the love that we both feel inside. We shared our dreams and plans and some secrets too. All the memories we share is what bonds me now to you. We grew to find we have a love that is very strong today. It's a love shared by our family that will never fade away. You are my sister, not by choice, but by nature of our birth. I could not have chosen a better one. You are the best on earth. And that's how I feel about her. She's my baby sister. Been in my, she's been my one consistent, my parents obviously, but, family's family. So we had Taco Bell for dinner last night. This is the the chairs that we got, they're wood on the side, and this is, you know, fake leather. Very, very, very comfortable. They look super uncomfortable. And that's even what our salesperson said, that they look super uncomfortable, but they're very comfortable, and we love them. We got Cinder a new collar. You can barely see it, and it's not pink. It's a purpley pink. It's so pretty. It's so cute. And we got our Awubba, which are, I don't even know how to describe them. They're super cute, and a teething stick. And so we put those in the bedroom. The big dogs have big Wubbas, and we call them Woobies. And so we're like, go get your Woobie. And then we got her a little one. The other ones are, you know, they're long and big, and they have little fingers at the end and stuff to chew on, and they're just so amazing. And Kong makes amazing stuff for our dogs that like to eat stuff. Talk about for dinner. And that's that. And then I just used Posca pins to make my cover for July, and I have not done anything pre-decorating or anything for today. So that is my flip through for June. I really appreciate y'all watching. Please subscribe if you like the content. Hit that like button if you like the content. And I will see you next time. Peace. Be gentle, Oakley. Get it, Sin. Get it, Cinder.